Let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us think of God, and we all will chant Om 3 times together. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Good afternoon. I don't remember when I came to this place, this ashram, last time.
2021. 2021.
21. That shows that the body and mind getting older. Do you know, when I was very young, I remembered a lot. And forget about young. Once we went to Paramahansa Yogananda's place in Mount Washington and other shrines. So in Mount Washington, we went informing them that we are coming. They were very nice, very kind. And some monks were there to receive us, to show everything. And coincidentally, one monk was there, and who saw me first time, but I saw him long ago. So when we were sitting together and having some discussion, I told, I saw you in the year 1983 in Rishikesh. He looked at me, Rishikesh? I said, yes, you were with this person at this place at this time. I saw you. He said, yes. I saw you in the train station in Howrah, Kolkata, this date, this time. He was looking and he was telling, oh God, it's amazing. And then we were talking some other things. And then he said, you seem to be like encyclopedia. I was proud of my memory also. When I came to Sri Gurudev, in my young age, I told you I had good memory. I was proud of myself. But when he was talking, he always referred to, suppose he's talking from something and a quote from the Bible, immediately he will tell the reference. Not only the quote, he will tell Genesis 1:27, 2:7, like this. I thought, because if he's just talking like this, people are listening, and is it really true or not? Young college students' mind. Do you know what I did? This is my stupidity or foolishness. I came to his classes with my notebook plus the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishad. And whenever he quoted something, he said, for example, Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, verse this. I immediately opened it to like oh God, he's telling exact, accurate, he remembers it. And he was in his 70s, I was in my 20s. And I thought, oh God, I don't have that type of memory. The memory he has. And he also loved to play with me. Do you know what happened? Gradually, when he found that I also know some of the scriptures and this, what he used to do, he will chant a verse not complete. He will chant a part of it and look at me. Then I will complete it. And this type of play was very loving, and it is also a training. I remember in 1997, we had a program in Miami in the month of March, Florida International University. So Sri Gurudev is sitting and I am to talk. And I am talking and he's putting his finger on my back. Tell this. It's very whispering, not loud. So you are going in a flow and he interferes, Then I was listening to him, paying my attention to him and putting his thought in my talk, synchronizing. And after the class was over, we had Gurudev left to the place where we stayed. We stayed in the venue in the university. Food was there. After food, went for a walk. Some disciples followed. And two doctors from Cincinnati, they told, Baba, why does Gurudev torture you? I asked, what torture? No, he was really creating trouble for you. I said, why? He never creates trouble for me. While giving talk, he was interfering every few sentences. Tell this, and putting his finger on your back. And you were not disturbed, but you were talking and he was moving his head like this because I was not looking at Gurudev. I was looking at people and talking and ear with Gurudev. So I said, no, it is our play. He knows. So, however, Gurudev's memory was really amazing. God has given us memory. Each one of us is blessed with memory. 10 outer instruments, 4 inner instruments. 10 outer instruments, just to see. The eyes to see, ears to hear, nose to smell, tongue to taste, skin to touch. 5 organs of action, hands to give and take, feet to move, tongue to mouth to speak, then genital and anus, no need to describe. So 10 outer instruments God has given to each one of us, even to the animals. Out of this 10, do you know, very interesting, the eyes are here. The eyes are here, not here. The nose is here, not here. They have their particular location. My eyes in the front, I have to look. If I have to see in my back, I have to turn. So one sense organ is more pervading, more expansive in each one of us. Do you know which is that?
Skin.
The skin. It means the body is full of sense organs. The body is full of, because here is skin, here is skin, here is skin, here is skin. Everywhere it is skin. Even the genital there is skin, the anus there is skin, everywhere there is skin. It's strange. And do you know, this touch sense organ is very powerful. Be very careful. However, we all are blessed with 10 outer instruments and 4 inner instruments, each one of us. They're instruments to be used. What are the 4? One is the mind. The second is intellect. Third is ego. Fourth is memory. These 4 instruments, inner instruments, why they are called inner? The outer instruments, I can see my instrument either directly or with the help of the mirror, or I can. But the inner, the outer instruments can be also verified by the doctor. Doctor can check my eyes, doctor can check my nose, can check my ears, all the outer instruments can be examined very easily. But what about the mind? What about intellect? What about, you'll say there are some tests, intelligence test we do, memory test we do. However, these are all inner instruments. I am aware of my mind. I am aware of my intellect. I am conscious of my ego. I am also having knowledge of my memory. So I know my 4 inner instruments and their condition, how they are. While I was climbing up the steps, I found something written on the wall above the steps. It is something about the mind. What is written there?
Quiet your nervous system. Quiet your mind.
And soul will shine.
And soul will shine, yes.
This is while I climbing up, I didn't stop to read, but I saw it is written something. Quiet your mind, the soul will speak to you. Something written like this. Do you know, when I walk in the airport or sit in the car, the traffic jam or traffic light, the car in the front, my eyes go, but to their outer instrument, they'll go. Yesterday, while coming, I found in the airport, in Denver airport, very nice quote. The quote is about divided family, the sign of civility, something Lincoln is talking. Then it is written, the girls should read history to make it. It is by Malala, that young girl from Pakistan. So, however, God has given us memory. I'm talking about this memory a little bit. Be careful. God has given us all these sense organs for what? God gave me eyes to see. What shall I see? God gave me ears to hear. What shall I hear? God gave me mouth to speak. What shall I speak? God gave me hands to work with. What shall I do? Are we conscious of it? Just think. God gave the eyes to see God only. Remember. God alone, nothing else. You will tell them, should I not see flower? Yes. See flower with God. Not only flower. God has given delicious food to eat. See food, take food, but with God, not only food. God gave mouth to speak. I'll speak to you. So I got a note today. The note is, in the note there is one sentence that, Guruji, you are spending most of your day in silence. So I have to write some note to you. It's nice. What to speak and why to speak, to whom to speak, just to think. And day and night we are speaking. Some people speak even during their sleep. But what is the theme? What do they speak? What are you speaking day and night? Gurudev told, how, like barking of the dog. Gurudev made this sound. How. One day the meditation class was over. After meditation, there is some food for everybody. And after the meditation class, and food is served and people are sitting to take food, and people started talking, and talk has, and slowly from little sound becomes more sound. Gurudev went in his room and he said, look, after meditation, the thing is, observing silence of myself, I'm talking about, oh God, a little noise, it sounds too loud. A little noise sounds too loud. However, God has given all these 14 instruments, 10 outer, 4 inner, to be practically used in a disciplined way only for God, God alone. God means God and God's creation. Nothing else. But what we have been doing, now come back to our memory. God has given us memory, and all these 10 sense organs we live it. But we carry the mind, intellect, ego, and memory from life after life after life after life. We carry it. Is it so? There is a beautiful story in the. It is not story. Do not. Although we tell it is story or episode or mythology, to me, all this happened because the ancient scriptures, they are written in a typical way, but the message is it really happened. Just like you will tell the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, are they mythology or no? It happened. It happened in its own way, but written in special way. That's all. It is history, but very old history. And it is history not of India. It is the history of humanity. It happened. However, there is the description of Gajendra Moksha. Those who have read the Bhagavatam, they know this, or those who are from India, they might have heard about a struggle between, or a fight between one elephant and one crocodile. The elephant and crocodile, elephant is so powerful and strong. If you compare with crocodile, crocodile is relatively smaller than the elephant and its strength. But the elephant has its strength more on this, land, while the crocodile has more strength in water. And this crocodile trapped the elephant. And crocodile is pulling the elephant into water. Elephant is trying to come out of water. And to make this story short, they were two brothers. You know it? They were two brothers and scholars. Scholars of scriptures, very well versed. For some reason, they had, it happens in family. Family conflict, it doesn't end in the court also. They go to the court, siblings fighting. So, however, the enmity created between them in one life did not end in that life. It came to another life because of, even if they were scholars, really intelligent people, initially they loved each other, but they created so much of enmity, jealousy, conflict, quarrel, and it comes from one life to the another. Unfortunately, they became animals, from humans, promotion to from two-legged to four-legged, quadruped. So still then, that old enmity is there. Old anger is there. Do we all want to carry the miserable memory of this life to next life? Just think. First thing, how is our mind? How is our memory? What type of memory we have? Which type of thoughts are coming to us? Recently, I was working on a small but beautiful Upanishad, only 22 mantras. And the name of the Upanishad is Amrita Bindu Upanishad. Upanishad of nectar drops. Very simple thing. It is telling, take care of your mind. That's all. If you want to be free, take care of your mind. That is the message. And that is true. Mind and memory, they are linked to each other. Mind and memory, because although these four, mind, intellect, ego, memory, they are classified as four instruments, but they are so much integrated with each other. They are functioning together, integrated, all inclusive. So the memory, mind, they go from life to another life, to another life, to another life. What we are sitting here, for example, with this memory bank, we have stored it. We have stored this memory. This memory is very strange. Do you know? From childhood, forget about the previous life, forget. In this life, everybody, you, me, anybody, in everybody's life, there is happening of both pleasant and unpleasant things. There is no one who can tell that my life is filled with only pleasant things, no unpleasant thing at all. I don't think anybody is here who will tell. You might be kind to forget your unpleasant things, forgiven, erased. You might be nice, noble person, that's fine. But it has happened to everybody. Good and bad, pleasant and unpleasant, success, failure, everything. And how we have accepted in our life, in our memory bank, what we are storing, what we don't want. But it's there. What is happening? This memory which we all have, or we are going on accumulating more and more and more memory, just like in the computer, you can see how much space is left. And if you want to increase the space to store something more, you have to see what I have to delete it. Delete more, delete more, delete. And this tells us how to delete. How to delete memory and which memory to store. Do you know, there is only one memory is to be stored. Only one memory, that is one memory only. Do you know what is that memory? Only one memory. In the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is confirming at the end, Smritir Labdha, I regain my memory. It doesn't mean that he lost his memory, just he retrieved it in the computer. Today I was typing something. I forgot to store it. It was a new page. So to save it, I forgot. And then I searched for another file, I opened it, and then when I wanted to find the previous one which I typed, oh God, that I thought, okay, I did a mistake. Because I have not saved it, I have opened another one, I might have lost it. In my life, I have many gurus. How many gurus you have? You might have read the book. Our ashram has this publication, which is from Srimad Bhagavatam, the gurus of Avadhuta. How many gurus he had? 24 gurus. He had 24 gurus. We had a beautiful monk in India and in Odisha. He was a Siddha, realized Vaishnava sadhu, Baya Baba. He told Avadhuta had 24 gurus, I have 48 gurus. But if we really think, we have countless gurus. Anything good or bad, we have learned from anyone is our Guru, even bad. Anything, because we learn something, good or bad, through somebody or through something, we learn it. Nothing, anything. So he's a Guru or she's a Guru. And some Gurus we want to adore being close, and some Gurus buy. I had many Gurus. One Guru is the computer Guru. This year is my 25th anniversary of my use of computer. 25th year. So using personal computer. I don't know so much. In computer, I am very, just like I'm telling, I wrote it in one word file, I opened it, but I didn't save it. So I opened another word file. So I'm looking, is it there or not? Thank God, I clicked myself remembering Gurus and computer Gurus. So I found it. I got excited. At least the computer remembers it. So then I immediately first saved it, and then I started writing. So, however, how is this memory, and which thing, only one thing we have to remember. Arjuna said, Smritir Labdha. In the same Upanishad which I was working till yesterday, and in that also the same word Smriti, the memory. Memory is coming, one memory. And we continuously and constantly forget that real memory, and we are busy with many things. What is the real memory, or what is, before going to the real memory, the craziness of us, all of us, we forget what we should remember. We remember what we should forget. It is a human problem. What we should remember it. For example, I am a student. I am to remember my text, school book. If I do not remember my school books, I play a video game, and this game I remember it was nice. Then I'm not a good student then. I can play, but my goal is first to study and to remember what I have to remember. What I have to forget, which is not useful, forget it. In our life, only one thing to remember and never to forget, to remember it day and night, who am I? Who really I am? And if we are aware of this, who really I am, not by reading the book, or there is a series of talks, who am I, not listening to the talk, but self-inquiry, self-introspection, really, who am I? In the teaching of Acharya Shankara, he's telling, Kastum, Koham, Kutaha Ayataha, Kame Janani, Kome Tataha. Who are you? Who am I? From where did we come? Who is my father? Who is my mother? The first is, who am I? When I came yesterday to this satsang or program, seeing all of you, I was looking at all of you, I was seeing many faces, and how the impact of aging on the body. That's why I asked when I came last time to remember within these 2 years, for example, because I see some of you after 2 years. And there is a big change in the body, and it is natural. Do you know, in our life, everything changes. I was a boy, I was young, I was adult, I am getting old, so it's body is changing. Mind is changing. Relationship is changing. Situations changing. But there is one changeless witness which never changing, all the time the same. And that is our real identity, to know who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And let us think, ignoring our real memory, real identity, and living with false imaginary identity and useless memory. Imaginary identity means I am this, I'm body, I'm man, I'm woman, I'm sick, I'm weak, I'm healthy, I'm rich, I'm poor, and so on. All these, you'll tell, is it imaginary? It is imaginary. You'll say, why you are telling imaginary? It is so real, because the body is so real. Look, real in your language, but not in my language. What is your language? That which is changing is not real. That which is not permanent is not real. Am I clear? If it is changing, it is not real. So that which is temporary, how can I tell it's real? It is changing. And it is, yes, I slept with the body, I got up with this body, I used this body, I got identified so much engrossed with this body, and I thought that I am the body, I am the mind, I am this useless memory. This is a human problem. What to do? We all are on this spiritual path. The spiritual path is self-discovery, to discover really who am I. And be very clear, living with self-knowledge or self-inquiry, it doesn't mean that you will have to neglect your relationship, world, nothing. It is just inner feeling, inner awakening, inner alertness in every breath to remember. Do you know? As it is said, the soul will talk to you. Breath is talking to us. Do you know? Breath is speaking. Breath is speaking. There is a beautiful Hindi devotional song. Tanaki tambura mein se swas ki tar bole Jai Shya Ram Ram, Jai Radhe Shyam Shyam. In this string instrument of the body, the music of breath is continuously singing, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Breath is speaking. Breath is telling, do not, the yogis say what the breath is telling. Breath is telling, Soham, Hamsa, I am he, he is me, I am he. Breath is telling, Soham, Hamsa. We are on the path of Kriya Yoga. We are taught to listen to divine sounds. In this Upanishad which I am talking, I was working in that, there is also description of listening to divine sound, because it is talking about mind and how to make yourself free from the mind. I am talking to you. I'm continuously talking. As a talk, it is coming as a flow of thoughts, flow of words, flow of expression, my hands moving, my eyes looking at you. I am continuously hearing the sound, even if I'm talking. I'm not telling stories or no imagination. It is truth. I'm hearing and talking. You are hearing and talking, yes. I'm teaching, watch your breath, watch your breath, watch your breath, watch your breath, watch your breath. Don't forget your breath. I'm talking and I'm watching my breath. You are talking and watching your breath. Yes, I'm talking and watching my breath. Is it really possible? It is possible. Just little practice, little practice, little practice. It is possible. So I exhale through my mouth, exhaling air while speaking, and then in between I'm stopping and inhaling. I'm conscious of my breath through the mouth, through the nose, simultaneously. So that is what we have to live with continuously, to take care of memory. What shall I do? The old memory pops up. It comes out. Old memory, when I see the person, the old memory coming up, he is the one, a devil. Yes, this is the problem. The problem is, again, we have to, what is happening? We have to train our mind, tune our memory to really be in God, to be in good, not with the old negative. Because the old negative memory will drag you down from, two brothers to crocodile and elephant. Do you want to be that? Choice is ours, what I want to be. Choice is ours, what I want to become. Choice is ours to continue this drama of, misery, or to be free. If I want to be free, Jesus said, you should know truth, and truth will make you free. You should know truth, and truth will make you free. This is the word from the Bible. So how to live in truth continuously? To erase, click, no. And a spiritual seeker learns to tell no to the mind every moment. When the mind is trying to bring the old memory, old habit, old nature, old attitude, no more. Bye. I have to take care of myself. You have to take care of yourself. Nobody will come with you or me. We discussed yesterday. We came alone and we have to go alone. And is there any guarantee? Is there any guarantee? How long? You might have life insurance. You might have health insurance. So is that health insurance means you'll never be sick? The answer is no. I was new in West, and there was need for health insurance for my extension of residence permit. It was in Europe, and the insurance person came and wanted to, because it was in their language, which I was not so much educated at that time with their language. So he was asking me, how old are you? When did you go to hospital last time? Which sickness do you have? Like all this, he went on asking many questions. Then why do you need insurance? That person asked me, why do you need insurance? I said, no, I don't need. I think for my immigration, they need it. That's all. But when the body is getting old, we think we need insurance. Insurance should have coverage. That's fine. Even if insurance you have, but there is no guarantee of health. You have life insurance, but there is no guarantee of life. What is their guarantee? Nishwase nahi vishwasa kadaruddha bhavishyati. Don't trust your breath at any time, it will stop. At any time, it will stop. Are you prepared? Suppose your breath will stop now. It might stop. What will happen to my children? What will happen to my husband or wife? What will happen to my family? What will happen to the organization? What will happen to... Do you know? Somebody said, there is a bucket of water and you put your hand inside the water. So there is some space created for the hand to be in water. And you think, if I am taking my hand out, what will happen to the space inside? Nothing will happen. You take it out, again it will be refilled. Do you know? If somebody leaves the body just now, for example, some people will cry, some people will be happy that he passed away. It was nice. He was creating so much of trouble. So it happens to us. So, but for how long? Do you know, there is a story. The story is, it happens in India. It must be happening here also. People visit the family who has lost somebody, or even after 1 month, 2 months, because they were not present. So just to visit and to console and to comfort. And some months have gone, and slowly they adjusted. And now think of in India. So one distant relative or some relative is coming after a long time, and he's coming walking through the village road. The family members, the little kids, they are the informants. So when they see somebody relative is coming, they go immediately bow to it, and that's lightning speed. They run into the home to inform that uncle is coming, or this is coming to inform. So when they were all talking and laughing in a normal state, and when they heard that this person is coming, because he was not present during the death ceremonies, they started crying. They started crying because he's coming. They can't smile. If you smile even after 1 month of death, the person will think that I came to console, but they're laughing, so there is nothing to console. So, however, breath will stop at any time. Am I prepared? You will tell how to prepare. Just like you have made your health insurance, you pay the policy, you have to prepare for yourself, pay the policy. It is inner attitude. I am here, I am not here. Shri Gurudev said, I am a free bird in free air. I am always ready. And it's true. You'll tell, he is a realized master. He can tell this. We are not. Look, he was not realized from the tree and falling as realized. He grew up. He made himself like this. And we can make it. If he could, if many could, why not I? Sri Gurudev said, if your desire is great, if your desire is strong, if you are really determined, no, I don't want to be the old I am new I am real I, no more old. I am here, I am now, past is gone, past is no more with me anymore. To live continuously, constantly with this memory will grant us real taste of freedom, joy, happiness in our life. We have come and we have to go, I told you. Sant Kabir said, Kabira तुझ पैदा हुआ, कबीरा तुझ पैदा हुआ, जग हंसे तू रोए, ऐसी करनी कर चले, जब तू हंसे जग रोए. Oh Kabir was addressing himself. Oh Kabir, when you were born, although Kabir was born, nobody was laughing at this. When Kabir was one abandoned baby. Some say miraculous baby, but the literal meaning is abandoned baby. The father found the childless parents, Muslim family they found near the pond and took the baby. So, but he's telling for everyone, to each one of us, Kabira tuja paida hua, jaga hase tu roe. And when the baby is born, what the baby does? Baby cries. And what happens to the parents? They have smile, they have joy. We have a baby, we have a boy, we have a girl. They are smiling and the baby is crying. So Kabir is telling, oh Kabir, live your life in such a way that when you have to leave the world, you will go smiling and the world will be crying. Just to think what we are doing. Can we live? Forget about world will cry or not, forget about them. Am I going to live with a smile? I forgot the name of a Muslim saint who dug his own grave, and he, on the day or time of leaving his body, he went and lied down on the grave and told, I am now here and leaving my body. He did it, a Muslim saint. He would, near the mosque, there is a place he dug, and he said, I'm leaving my body here, so no need to carry me. Just put something. That's all. He was so prepared. You can imagine, is it not, we call it as miracle, or he was, but true, because he was prepared in such a way and he was so much tuned with life and this, and he knew it, and done and gone. In the same way, we have to prepare ourselves to live joyfully. Sri Gurudev said, I came to the world in joy. I will leave this world in joy. He told, I came to this world in joy. And when he told this first time, I thought, oh God, did he not cry when he was born? Because he's telling, and this creation is also, if we think of creation, the Upanishadic description, this creation is creation of bliss. This creation is creation of bliss. And anandat hi khalu imani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti anandena prayantam abhisambhishanti. The meaning is from bliss, everything is created in bliss. It is sustaining. This creation is the creation of bliss, and the creation merges again back in bliss. We all have come from God. We are continuously living with God, in God. And we will have to merge in God ultimately. But how many of us? Truth is that. But if we do not clean our mind and memory, if we maintain that impurity, dirt, likes and dislikes, old habits, old this, and if we have to leave this body with this miserable mind and memory, again, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare sayanam, iha sansare bahudustare krupaya pare pahi murare. Acharya Sankara. Again and again, again and again, again and again, again and again. Do we want to continue this drama again and again? If it's a, if one knows it is a drama, enjoys the drama, for that person, it is nothing. It is there or not there, it doesn't matter. Those type of persons, they are rare. But how is our drama? Our drama of life. Thank you all. Let us close our eyes for a moment with deep love. Let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. Let us pray to God. Oh God, you brought me to this world, giving human body, human life. I came to this world to love you, but I forgot you, being busy with toys and play instruments. Making more relationship with the world and worldly people and worldly things. I forgot you, O God, forgive me. My mind became impure and dirty. My memory became crowded with useless stuff. O God, O Gurudev, you are so kind. You have brought me to the path to be awake and alert and help me to clean myself. Bless me and be with me in the journey of my life. I will love you in every breath. I will inquire every moment, who am I? Am I living in my truth or forgetting it? I will put my full effort. I'll play my role in the world, remembering you. I'll be in the world so long as you want, but my mind will be at your feet with you. Bless me, O God, bless me, O Gurudev. Help me to clean my mind and clean my memory, and I will maintain this cleanliness, purity, clarity in my mind and my memory in my life. I'm ever grateful to you, O God, O Gurudev. Guide me, help me, teach me, train me, discipline me. Time is flying, I know. At any moment I have to go. Remind me again and again to get ready, because I'm forgetting. Forgetfulness is my own foolishness. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Let there be peace, progress, and prosperity everywhere. Om. Amen.